Hello, welcome to Aaron's 1025R Adventures. Today we're going to go over the factory third function, look at it, try to do some in-depth digging into it. This is at the request of one of my viewers, and I'm glad I could help him out. So as you can see here is the factory hand grip and the button. You just have open and close. The little funky button by the side doesn't do anything, at least on this install. You have the loader install kit. Mine's a little pretzeled up. My long hoses have grabbed that hook on the front, so I put a chain across there and bolted it in place so when I'm not using it to pull down logs, leaning tree limbs or whatever, that way it can't slip in there. I'm not real certain if my hoses are too long. If I had to do this again, I would still get the factory part put on the tractor, and I would probably get the loader part from somebody else where they have the bracket that actually holds the quick connects down in the center. I think that might be a little more stable. I have the 4-in-1 bucket on mine. That's what I use my third function for. It's not as good as a grapple, but it takes up less space, and that's my main concern right now. So right in there is the factory connects for the third function. Usually this is tucked in right there. I'm going to attempt to show you the underside. I don't know how well this will work. I have photos and descriptions coming up. So right there is the solenoid valve. There's the lines going to the front. So that would go up to here. And then you have the lines going to the back. And that's where it does the return to the tank, gets the supply lines from, and ties into my third function. It's really not much to see back under here. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on the tractor and run it. It's a true third function in that it has its own lines and the loader doesn't get disconnected. However, this is a low flow machine, so when you raise and curl the bucket, you notice you're pretty much doing one and then the other. If you're really lucky and you hit the sweet spot, it'll do both a little bit at the same time. The third function that opens and closes my bucket works the same way. So what I'll do is I'll start up, I'll raise and lower the bucket and curl it, and then but you know those commands on joystick. When I press the up button for the third function, I'll give you a thumbs up with this hand. I press the thumb down button on the third function. I'll roll my wrist over and give you a thumbs down so you know I'm actually pressing that button, and you can kind of see the response time. So you can see with the low flow, it's still almost a single function. But it's intuitive. You just hit the thumb to open it up or close it, and you're instantly next moving your loader up, down, or curling it. You don't have to think about turning a switch on or off to actually activate or deactivate a function. Like I said, I think if I had to do it all over, I would still do the factory third function on the tractor. I would just go with a different loader kit so the quick connects were actually hard mounted.